All right, it's time for Deep Dish. Head coach of Chicago Sky, James Wade, joining us at the desk, talking a little bit about your off-season hustle.
Yeah. So, you know, people say, oh, yeah, you get used to the cold, you get to miss the cold in Chicago. And I'm like, no, I go to Russia. So yeah.
Not for vacation, though. You're working there.
working.
Yeah, I'm
You coach in Russia. So
Yeah.
what's the name of the team there?
Ekaterinburg. And I have.
What's that mascot?
It's a fox.
Oh.
Is that a girls' team or guys' team?
It's a women's team. I actually coach 3 of our players here at Chicago Sky.
Oh, that's cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Oh,
Do you speak any
awesome.
Russian yet or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
And
have you-
go.
Yeah.
Russia, go.
Я зовут James. Я изучаю русский.
Wow.
Look at you. That is so cool.
We wouldn't know to say.
And then
yeah,
a shot of
right,
vodka comes
wrong.
across the table. Right there.
All right, since we're talking about careers, job satisfaction is not about money or job titles, but having a genuine sense of purpose and feeling. So what we do makes a difference. Experts suggest the #1 question you should be asking yourself every day is, what are the most meaningful contributions that I can make? So
Okay.
do you feel satisfied in your life when you're working?
Yeah, I feel like I've never had a job because I enjoy what I do.
That's so cool.
wow.
So for me, it's a joy to get up every morning, to see the players, to work with the players, and to make sure they get better. So I feel good about it.
That's a great line for TV, but there's never a day you wake up and you're like, oh, I can't believe I got to do this.
No, because
Really?
Yeah, it's well known that I only work off. I only work off like 4 hours of sleep a night, and so when I get up, I'm ready to work. So
Yeah. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that is good. Because, you're doing this for a long time in your life. You better enjoy what you're doing, right?
Right, that's right.
Maybe I need to get to this point because there's nothing I would say besides when I wake up every morning. I was like, oh my goodness, it's early. But like to ask yourself every day, I think that's a great goal. But I don't know if it's like that feasible in our everyday lives to think, what
Every
contributions
single
can
day?
I make to life? I think it's a good goal to have overall.
Yeah.
But to have
Right.
that out the door every day, I mean, come on, let's be
Well,
realistic.
because you feel like some of your days might be a little mundane. Hopefully not the most of them, the majority of them. But it's hard to have that perfect mindset all the time. But according to Coach here, he's saying not
Yeah.
so much.
He's got a very different job, though, where it's not punching a clock going 9 to 5. You're playing basketball, like a sport that you love, and coaching people that love what they do, too. So there's people are excited to be there. And that must maybe make the job a lot easier, too.
It makes the job easier. Sometimes you have to throw like road trips in there, and they can be a little tough,
Yeah.
or you have to find ways to motivate players when they're tired. But it's for me, it's like the best gig in the world, especially when you played it for a long time and then you go right into coaching.
So you don't mind that alarm clock?
I don't have one.
Oh, well.
Because
guess.
purpose wakes him up in the morning.
That's
right, man. Come on.
I like that.
She
Well,
said it.
a new study has found that this sound may be one of the reasons your mornings suck.
That is annoying.
The beeping of your alarm might work to disrupt or confuse your brain activity while waking. A more melodic sound like good vibrations may help you wake up more effectively. So you don't use an alarm clock?
No.
Never.
And you only get 4 hours of sleep a night and you don't need an alarm?
Well, I use an alarm, and at night I use an alarm like in the daytime if I take a nap or something.
Right.
I use an alarm so I don't oversleep or anything. But
What time do you normally wake up each day?
I normally wake up around 6.
Okay, so you got here on time. Did you just wake up at 6? You didn't set an alarm today?
No, I woke up naturally because I went to sleep early last night. For some reason, I went to sleep at like 10 because I knew I had to get up and be up.
So you just have that brain thing like Kramer.
I need that.
He does that. He did Kramer from Seinfeld anyways. Yeah, what alarms
I have 2
does yours
alarms.
make?
And it's funny, I never hit snooze? I never hit snooze, but I set 2 alarms because I'm always panicked I'm going to oversleep. But
Yeah.
I've never overslept. I'm panicked about it.
Boy, tomorrow morning, you better not.
I know,
We're going
right?
to be
Now that I
calling
said
you.
that,
Are you a snooze buttoner?
No, never. Not with this job. I used to be. When I was younger, I'd be one of those people that had the 9 alarms going on your phone, and I would
Yeah.
like to snooze. But in this job, I don't think we can.
No, I think your brain starts the second you hear that
Plus,
sound.
I want every
Yeah.
minute of uninterrupted sleep that I can get.
Okay.
And then if I don't get out the bed right then to the shower, I'm in trouble. But I'm like you, Amy. Boy, we better both not show up tomorrow because I have never overslept either because I set 2 alarms. But I'm always scared of it.
Yeah, no, I got the 4. I got the multiple alarms. I got the safety alarms, and then I got the oh no alarm. And so I gotta make sure I'm set. And, I'm working. That was my 2020 one of the resolutions to make sure I'm getting more sleep and a little bit more disciplined about it. So I'm a work in progress.
Well,
Yeah.
they do say, too, there's studies out there that say the older you get, and we're in very different decades here.
Okay.
You don't need as much sleep.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably easier for me to get up than it is you.
I'd
Is that
like
what you
to
keep
see
telling
that.
yourself on your 5 hours a night? There?
You know, because I used to
That's
think it
what
was
they
a
say.
mom thing, because it seems like moms
Oh, well, yeah, you just
function
don't-
with no sleep.
Yeah,
and
you're
I'm
used
like,
to not getting
can't.
sleep.
I'm an
so-
8-hour person.
Right.
You
I
ain't gonna be
need
if you
the
have
sleep.
kids, girl.
I know, but the doctor said, she was like, you're one of those people that just needs more sleep.
Felicia, you need an app that buzzes that phone so hard it whacks you in the face to wake you on up every single morning.
That's what my husband
Any of the
is
players
for.
ever running late on a road trip? Any good stories
good
of
one.
someone maybe running late to the game, not where they should have been?
Those girls play hard.
No,
they need sleep.
not. I mean, I'm a real stickler on time.
Okay.
And so I think, well, we have a funny story that we had a player that was running late, and one of our captains, she asked me to have a conversation. So she wanted to meet. She said it was urgent, and so we went to the office and we talked, and she gave me some story. And what ended up happening is the player sent her to talk to me, so the other player had time to get back. And she told me after.
Oh, genius! I love it.
And their name is.
Yes, exactly.
I can't tell that, but it was a good story. She told me after the season.
Yeah.
And I was kind of mad, but I was like, man, I love that they have each other's back.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
totally
Pretty cool.
true.
That's
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
This has been really fun. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Good luck
for
this
having
year.
me.